Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. This is our new perspective for the day, and let me move some things out of the way. We are using the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti, and we got the Moon, the Five of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Queen of Coins, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Okay, so what do we have here? We have, start off with the Moon, which is major arcana, right? It speaks to things being hidden, things that need to come to light, that need to be discovered, right? Things, whenever I think of the moon, I think of a iceberg or a glacier. You know how only the top of it is seen from the ocean top, but underneath the ocean, it goes deep, 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 right? And it's massive, right? So finding out these truths, you have to dive deeper and find those truths, see the light within the dark, right? And I think it also has a lot to do with self-reflection too, going inwards. Not only does the moon, remind me of the glacier, but it reminds me of a combination between the high priestess, who has a deep knowing and an understanding that others don't necessarily see, because she can see between realms. But it also reminds me a lot of the Hermit card, of going within oneself, doing the shadow work, digging deep to find the answers, to be able to shine the light from within and shine light on things that are not necessarily what we want others to see, right? The Five of Wands, Wands is fire energy, which is the fire element, is fast moving. It has everything to do with passion, creativity, intuitive motion, forward movement. And fives are challenges, right? We all have challenges on a daily, probably, right? On a daily, it feels like, at least, right? Some days we don't have too many challenges, but other days, our days are filled with challenge, right? But fives speak to challenges that that you run into in life, that you need to figure out how to overcome. And it's not about winning or losing a challenge. When it comes to the fives, it's about gaining knowledge, gaining inspiration, and growth. Fives, whatever challenge a five brings you, you will always walk away with a lesson. Whether you want to learn that lesson or not will depend on whether or not you're going to end up repeating it, right? So my advice is always learn your lesson once, right? Try not to repeat those lessons, because some of those lessons in life are really, really difficult. So, yeah, we have to make sure that we are learning the lessons. And sometimes we don't win that challenge. We don't overcome that challenge by winning it, but we do come through that challenge and overcome that challenge by learning the lesson, applying that lesson, and walking away knowing that you gained something regardless of whether or not you were the champion in that competition or challenge or challenging situation, right? The Six of Swords. Swords is air element, which rules over the mind, right? And the six speaks to overcoming that challenge, overcoming this challenge, getting through it, right? The challenge of the Five of Wands speaks to creative dynamics, doing a creative something, or using being passionate about something, finding something that you are passionate about, to learn, to grow, to expand, and to make a part of your life, right? Sometimes being passionate about something. For example, let's say you are passionate about creating art, and you don't know where to begin because you haven't had, you don't have the art degree from some famous art university, or you don't have the connections that you need to be able to display your art in a gallery, or you want to learn how to make a specific type of art, whether it be a multimedia piece or a painting or something, learning how to evolve your drawing skills, right? You have to have that passion in order to go down that avenue, right? And you have to be determined to get over those creative blocks and those overwhelming feelings of, I can't do this. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to find my inspiration. That's what the challenge is with the 501s, right? Finding that inspiration and knowing that, going within yourself and knowing that you have all the answers for your life within yourself, in your spirit. You came here with a plan. Your soul entered your body with a plan in mind, right? Knowing everything, how your life was going to play out in this lifetime before it entered your body, right? So, going within and digging deep for those answers will help to guide you and ignite that passionate flame to explore whatever it is that you want to do, that's, that you're passionate about, and create that world in this earth world, right? Bring it out of yourself. So the Six of Swords is, air element rules over the mind, right? And sixes are about overcoming challenges. You have overcome a challenge. You've gotten through it. You're taking those lessons and implementing them into your mind's database, right? Into your life and your livelihood, so that you don't have to learn those lessons over again, right? If you turn right instead of left and you find out, oh, no, I've learned this lesson before, I'm going to make a U-turn and go the other way, right? I don't need to learn that lesson again. Because, if you keep doing the same thing and you're going to end up keep getting the same result, right? You have to try something new. Learn the lesson and walk away from it. It doesn't matter if it is a different person or a different situation. or the circumstances are different, if your intuition is telling you you've already learned this lesson, and you choose not to listen to your intuition, you're going to learn that lesson over again. And then you're going to go, I should have listened to my intuition, right? So the Six of Swords, sixes are, you've gotten through the challenge of the five, right? You've learned those lessons and you've moved past it. You victoriously got through that. Whether you won the challenge or not, it doesn't matter. You got through it in the six, right? Sixes are about reciprocity. They're about equality and fairness and understanding that you can be stable and still give a little bit of yourself, and still be able to maintain your own stability, right? And the Six of Swords, this is in the mind, in the mental, intellect, knowledge, strategy, right? And the Six of Swords is moving from chaotic waters into calmer waters, right? Okay, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, learned the lesson, not doing it again. Now I'm moving on to a brighter future, because now I know that path was not the path for me, or now I know that the lesson that I needed to learn was XYZ, and I can take that information and move on and grow in whatever it is that, this person needs to grow in, right? And then we go over to the Queen of Coins. And, I love the Queen of Coins. It's my favorite of the queens. She is the ultimate embodiment of abundance, right? She is nurturing. She is loving. She is wealthy and abundant and stable and gives very thoughtful advice. Coins or pentacles is earth element, and earth element is all things material, right? And it's also the slowest moving of the four elements that are represented in tarot. And being the queen, she rules over her kingdom with her king, and she nurtures her kingdoms and loves them and is very motherly, and she gives of herself while also being able to maintain some for herself. She doesn't give all of her wealth away, but she helps others with her generosity while still being able to maintain her own abundance, right? She doesn't just give it all away. She takes care of herself first, and she knows how much she can afford to give to others. And she never crosses that line, right? She encourages others and teaches them. She's the queen that goes, okay, I will teach you how to fish. I'll also feed you today, but I'll teach you how to fish so that you can feed yourself every day going forward, right? That's the kind of queen she is. So this is an abundance. This is where that Six of Swords is going to, is this abundance in the material world, where they can afford to be generous and giving and still be able to maintain their road to abundance and their stability and care for themselves first, right? Then we have the Ace of Cups. Now, aces are a divine gift, right? All the aces in all the suits, they're a divine gift. They're, and I always end up saying divine intervention. It's not intervention as much as the divine stepping in and saying, hey, here's this lovely gift for you. Or the universe's way of nudging you into the direction that you need to go, nudging you on the path. If you veered to the left for a while and wandered off, like I do sometimes, because I'm a squirrel, apparently, the universe will nudge you back on your path, right? So aces are very, very fortunate and divine gifts. And they're an offering, right? So cups is water element, and the water element rules over all emotion, right? It's very emotional, but it's also like a river. It goes with the flow. It flows where it needs to go. And it doesn't ever stress itself out, because when it does get stressed out, it gets all turbulent, right? Like a hurricane, right? So it goes where it needs to go, right? It lets its anger out when it needs to. It cries when it needs to. It flows and is happy when it needs to. And most of the time, it's flowing and happy, right? But it never holds anything in. It just goes with the flow. And if there comes a time when it has to cry, the heavens open up and it cries, right? So cups is very emotional based, and it rules over love, right? Mostly that's what the suit of cups really embraces, is the emotion of love, right? Because everything is love, let's face it. So this is an offering of love, right? With all of this learning and deep diving up here and moving on after going through that challenge, whatever this challenge was, right? Moving into this Queen of Coins energy will bring forth that gift of love, that offering of love. And the Three of Wands, again, fire energy. Threes are about expansion, right? Expansion and growth, where this abundance and this new offering of love is going to be coming in and allowing for growth and prosperity in love, in happiness, in joyfulness, right? It's celebratory, right? Threes are all about growth. And again, wands are fire energy, creative, passionate, fast moving, forward moving, very quick energy. So this is going to happen quickly, right? What is it that these cards are telling you intuitively? What are they saying to you? Let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear what your intuition is telling you about these cards. So let's see what our oracles are telling us and how they connect. Let's see how they connect. We got the antiquities of magic. We got, looks like 2 of them. So we got, let me put on my reading glasses because I'm an old lady. Okay. So coffin, inevitable. Okay. And then we got house, familiarity, interesting. So let me look up coffin in our little book and see what it has to say while you concentrate on these cards. Okay, here we go. Coffin. You are being reminded to check in with your thoughts and the stories you are telling yourself. Are they serving you or holding you back? Your mood is telltale reflection of your thoughts. A bad or sad mood may mean you have moved out of the present moment and are resurrecting feelings from the past. These feelings are helpful and healing if the moment fits the mood, or you are grieving. But if your feelings are being generated from memories that are creating your present and future experiences, it may be beneficial to start an active practice of releasing and healing unseen wounds. The beautiful thing about moods is that they are forever changing and adapting. You have a choice if you want to revisit the past and confine yourself to it, or create a new future that makes space for a healthier, happier vision of yourself. Awareness, compassion, acceptance, release, and healing is the cycle of rebirthing the soul. It is how you grow. Feeling your grief is what allows you to heal. There is no correct timeline for your feelings. Well, I couldn't have said that better myself, right? Let's see, house. House. Horse, house. Okay. Message. You are being asked to nourish your mind-body-soul connection. Be aware of the thoughts and actions you are taking because of them. How are your thoughts playing a role in your body? It is time to dig deep. Check in and see what is needed to nourish the temple that holds your loving spirit. What is required to return your spirit to a feeling of wholeness? Trust when you pick up on the feelings of familiarity and safety when things feel disjointed and disconnected. These feelings can be attached to a new person who has entered your life, a new job, or an object that has entered your space. If it feels right, keep it close. If it does not, then listen to how your body is reacting. It is crucial that you only invite loving energy into your house of worship. Your soul family is about to expand. So this is very interesting. So the coffin definition really reminds me of the connection between the moon, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Swords, of that using your intellect, right, to do a deep dive and feel those emotions, feel them, right? And so that you can come out of the other side of that. And this house definition here really, it really shows me the connection between your thoughts and your actions, right? All three of these cards, your thoughts and your actions, can lead you to this abundance and this new offering, this new love and expansion, right? That just, this card, this house card, just really sums that up nicely, right? All six of those cards. But especially this Ace of Cups really came into play with that Three of Wands. Isn't that interesting how that connects, right? So then, of course, we got an Into the Lonely Woods card, because favorite deck, right? It's my favorite. Look. Oh, 37. Honor your holy days. Isn't that beautiful? And see how he has a little 8 right there, or an infinity. Isn't he beautiful? I love him. He's got a little monocle. Oh my gosh. I love these cards so much. Okay, number 37. I will read this to you while you continue to allow your intuition to guide you through what you're feeling about these cards. So you can tell me about it in the comment section. No pressure. So 37. Okay. Honor your holy days. Acknowledging our sacred days carves out a sure pattern within our lives. Without sign or symbol, we can feel a loss of meaning or lose a sense of where we are in the world. Most often, these celebrations are observed with beloved others. But there are times when those holy days will come and we will see no one at all by our sides. So you will go alone to the sacred place, carve out the sign, and offer yourself so much love. All this will ensure you feel valued beyond measure. The time to celebrate alongside kin and clan will come again. For now, honor the changing of the seasons, the counting of the days of light and the days of dark, and reverently observe the turning of the wheel of time. In solitude, the soul will enter into pure unity with spirit. Ain't that the truth? That is gorgeous. I love this deck so much. The way the guidebook is written is just so gorgeous. But I think that meaning really emphasizes a really nice takeaway from the combination of all of these cards, all of them. It's a beautiful thing to celebrate oneself and love oneself in order to bring new love into your life, in order to bring those who belong to your soul tribe into your life and allow those ships to come in, right? What do you think about it? Let me know what your intuitive muscles are telling you about today's spread in the comment section below. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you